Good morning. As we all adapt to the many changes going on around us, we hope that today's message brings you motivation for the week ahead. Now here's Coach Ty with today's message.
Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's Monday Morning Pep Talk. This is Coach Ty Bello. Thanks for joining us. Chariots of Fire. What an amazing film. It was a 1981 British historical drama, and it was depicted in England and in other parts of the world. Amazing film. Based on a very true story of two athletes in the 1924 Olympics, Eric Liddell, who was a devout Scottish Christian who runs for the glory of God, and Harold Abrams, an English Jew who runs to overcome prejudice. Now, did you ever see the movie? And if you didn't, you should. Actually, I haven't seen it for a while, and I need to watch it again. I'm probably going to do something like that on a date night here real soon with Barb. So there's a scene in the movie that actually never happened. See, I don't know if it was for dramatic effect or something else that Hollywood decided to have Liddell run in a race against Abrams. And in the race, Liddell wins. Well, if they did run, maybe that would have been the outcome, but actually the two never, ever raced. I didn't know that until recently. So it made this next scene that you would see after this fake race in the movie maybe a bit more meaningful to me as I reflected on it and have thought about it over this past week, because I remembered the race and I remembered what took place next. You see, after the race is done, the race that never happened, Abrams goes up to the stands in the stadium there. And you could see that on his way up there, he's kind of sulking over his loss. Well, as he sits down and silence is there and just quietness, his lady friend kind of approaches and sits next to him. Well, Abrams finally breaks the silence and says this: "If I can't win, I won't run." To which his lady friend replies, "If you don't run, you can't win." Okay, right there, now that I understand the whole story behind this and this not happening, good writing on the folks in Hollywood. This is good, because it really is right there. That one scene, that one line is probably worth the admission fee by itself. Just amazing. But here's the point. How many of you can relate to this? That if you don't win, you won't play. If you don't get that promotion, you'll just quit. If this and or that doesn't happen, you'll just refuse and or stop doing this and or that. Trust me, I know that I have had my own attitude from time to time reflect just that. If I don't get this or if I don't do that, I won't do it. Wow. And I know several others that have had or experienced this same type of an attitude. You see, winning isn't everything, but it sure does feel good. I know. I agree. I like to compete. I like to win. So how many of you look at not winning as a motivating factor to keep trying or pressing on? See, that's a little bit of a twist, isn't it? Could it be that you can see small successes even in the loss and use this to say, I'm improving and I'm going to get better at this, whatever this is? If you did not get the promotion, instead of quitting, why not ask, why didn't I get it? Ask about the positive things that they see in you and ask about the negative things that they see in you that maybe you can begin to work on. Say that again. Maybe you can begin to work on and improve and get better. What about this? If you lost a golf match to someone that you believe on average you can beat, but you did not capitalize on some of those shots, don't look at the final score. How about looking at each of the shots, the good and the bad? And on the bad, how could you make those better? And on the good, maybe you can even improve those just a little bit. Whatever it is, you and I cannot get better and win unless we keep trying. So until next time, this is Coach Ty. Please make today and make this week productive and not just active. You have a choice. Don't quit. Keep trying. Choose wisely. Join us next week for your Monday Morning Pep Talk with Coach Ty Bello.
Thank you for joining us for this week's message. We hope that it'll spark some inspiration for your week ahead. And thank you for any feedback, a thumbs up on YouTube, or even sharing it. And we'll see you next week for your Monday Morning Pep Talk.